Hi, I'm Thomas. This is my art. And my theme was selflessness. And selflessness is important in Oedipus Rex because even though Oedipus shows tragic flaws like overconfidence, he will always be a strong representation of a strong leader who prioritizes his people over himself. And the scene that really inspired my piece is when Oedipus leaves Thebes to save his city instead of himself, even though he knew that he would be sacrificing everything he had. And there are many major symbols and imagery in my piece. An important imagery is that Oedipus is standing in front of all of his people, protecting them. And that shows that he's willing to sacrifice himself in the face of death to protect the people of Thebes. The sword represents truth and justice, the weapon that brings his downfall, but also saves Thebes in the end. The red cloak represents guilt as he carries the guilt on his back in the symbolic form of a cape. The skeletons represent the plague, and the cracked heads invoke that there's a hidden truth behind the plague. The yellow background represents not only hope, but that the gods are always looking, which is a common archetype in Greek mythology. And I decided to draw this with a pencil and color pencils because it shows that nothing's really permanent and it's the supplies I had at the time. The, the color scheme of it was half bright and half dark, where the bright portion represented hope and the dark part represented death and tragedy. And in the middle of it all is Oedipus as he saves the hope from the tragedy. The main colors of this piece are red, white, yellow, brown, and black, where red represents guilt as the truth hurts himself, but also hurts Thebes even more. White represents purity, but as you can see, the clothes are stained. So this represents the purity is gone due to the tragedy. Yellow represents God, destiny, the truth, and hope, but the characters turn away from it. Brown represents humanity, as even heroes are human, like Oedipus. Black represents despair and tragedy, something Oedipus has to endure for his people. And before ending this video, I created this. To create this, I started by thinking of scenes in the story where Oedipus shows selflessness, and it all led to one thing, and that is his love for his people. The greatest show of it was when Oedipus exiled himself for the people of Thebes, sacrificing everything he had. And this assignment helped me understand that even though Oedipus is a tragic character, he will always love his people as if they were his children, showing that he is a great character and he is selfless. And that's all.